etiquette according to Ryan, so that we will not be, embarrassed. We will not be sidelined in the public. All right. It's not a good feeling when they say, no, go to that place. We don't want you here. It's never a good feeling. And let me tell you, our God is an excellent God. And he also wants us to be excellent children of God. All right. This is a Bible believing, Christian group for children, okay? And one of the things we believe here that I know so much, with our convener, Auntie Joy, is that she loves excellence. And that is because she's a child of an excellent God. So we also are children of excellent God. If you're a child of excellent God, let me see your hand. Just wave. Absolutely. Well done. So you are a child of an excellent God. Our God is not a mediocre. You know what mediocre is? Somebody that is of no class, that is of no value, and does not have good knowledge. Okay? So we need to learn good dining etiquette because we are going places. The Bible says that we are royalties. We are royal priesthood. Have you seen Queen Elizabeth eat anyhow on the street of, London before? Never. She carries herself with so much poise, with so much dignity, and everybody respects her for that. Okay, now let me quickly say this before we go into the practical aspect of dining etiquette. I'm not going to say stories that would be long, but trust me, I'm going to be showing you a few tips to be excellent whenever you're at the dining table. Now, remember the story of Joseph. When his brothers, came into Egypt because of famine, the father had to tell them, hey, go and find food so that we will not die, okay? And the brothers of Joseph left Israel and went to Egypt to find food. When they got to know, when they got to Egypt, and Joseph knew that those were his brothers, even though they don't know him. Do you remember when in that story, there was a time that Joseph wanted to eat with them? Do you know that they could not just eat anyhow with Joseph? He had to instruct that they should be cleaned, they should be tutored to know how to eat with a king. All right, there are quite a number of people in the Bible like that had to be tutored before seeing the king. And that is even a earthly king. So it tells me that God wants us to have some excellence and manners in everything we do, including how we eat, whether at home or in the public. All right, having said that, I have my utensils here. Everything that has to do with eating our food is called utensils, okay? So your utensils will be your cup, your knife, your spoon. These are cutleries, actually. Okay, so these are cutleries. We have them in various varieties, okay? We have spoon, we have the teaspoon, we have the table knife, we have the fork, okay? And we can also have the dessert spoon that is smaller. That one is going to be smaller than this, okay? And then we have our cups, we have our plates, different kinds of plates. This is a meal plate. We have the soup bowl, which is always, deep a bit. We have the soup bowl. Good, fantastic. Can you just show me some of the utensils you have right there? Just put them, show me by the screen. Do you have your utensils there? Okay. So at the dining table, we're going to have items like this. And one other item you're going to have will be your napkin. How many of us came with our napkins? Okay. Do you have your napkins with you? So I've got mine. So I'm just going to take it a step after the other and show us what to do and what not to do while at the dining table in the shortest possible time, because I still want to dance as well and we want to have more fun. Okay, so now I'm going to stand and I'm going to show you something. Now, most times, our dining table, we have our table like this. We have the dining table, we have the chair. You can see my chair, okay? Now, most times when we approach the dining table, many of us don't know that we're not supposed to just drag the chair like this. Can everyone see my chair? Okay, we are not supposed to drag our chair like this and just sit. No, don't do that. Now, this is what you do. If there is a chair to a dining table like this, hold the dining chair at the top like this. Can you see? Hold it like this and never drag. Don't drag. So you hold it and pull it backward a little bit. Can you see that? You pull it backward a little bit. You come to the side of the table and to the sitting area. You sit and then you don't drag. You lift it to the table side. Okay? Now, another thing to note is there must be distance between you, your stomach or your chest, and the dining table. And the distance, according to the dining etiquette rule, is 1 hand span. Everybody, let me see. This is a type of measurement. We call it hand span. So make a hand span, please. If you're sitting by a dining table right now or any table of your choice, the distance between you and the dining table should be just 1 hand span. How many hand span did I say it should be?
1.
Is anyone speaking now? Okay, 1 hand span. Good. So you don't sit close to the table as if you want to eat the table. Don't sit and your tummy is touching the edge of the table. Don't do that. Don't do this. It's so wrong. So you're going to measure like this. Can you see my finger? Can you see my finger? The distance between the dining table and you must be 1 hand span. So you're not too close and you're not too far away. If I do this, I'm too far away, right? It's more than 1 hand span. So it must be 1 hand span with your other hand. Great, good job. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that response. All right, so that is how to sit. When you're at the dining table, you must not put your hand, rest your 2 hands on the table. It is wrong. Okay, don't rest your 2 hands like this, elbow on the table. That is wrong. So you sit upright, maintaining 1 hand span, and you sit up. Don't slouch, no matter how delicious the food is. Okay? Now, let's go quickly to how to hold our cutleries. Okay, I want to go to the next thing. The moment you approach a table and you sit, the next thing you should do is to unfold your napkin. Now, this is my napkin, and it is well folded. Sometimes at the restaurant, they make all forms of shapes and designs with a napkin, right? Whichever way it is, you have to know how to unfold your napkin. Never you flap your napkin like this. Never do that at the dining table. What you are to do, when your napkin is neatly folded like this, okay, when it is neatly folded, all you have to do is to unfold gently like this. Are we unfolding our napkin? For those of you that have your napkin, they unfold not on our neck like this, because we are not toddlers. We place our napkin on our lap. So everybody do that. Spread it over your lap. Have we done that? Very good. So after we place our napkin on our lap, the next thing is I'll show you how to hold your cutlery the right way. Never you hold your fork like this. No way. Don't hold your fork like this. Don't hold your fork like this. Did you see? That is so wrong. No. How is the proper way to hold our fork? Now, everybody show me your index finger. This one. Good. Okay, very good. Now, you're going to turn your fork to yourself and you place your index finger on the neck of your fork like this. Now, can we try that? Can you see my hand? This is placed at the neck, this way. This is how to hold our fork. This is how to hold our fork. So don't hold your fork like this or like this. No, 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 no. Your index finger. Everybody, let's go. Can you see my hand? Can you see? Can you see? Inside, not at the back. All right? Inside. However, if you want to, maybe you want to hit something, then it comes to the back like this. Can you see? Can you see this? Everybody? Good. So you take it into your mouth. Okay? So this is how to hold our fork. So I want to believe we are doing that already. Now, if we are holding our knife, your blade, this is the blade of the knife. We call this the blade of the knife. We call this part, we don't say is the mouth of the fork. This is not mouth of the fork. This is called tines. Everybody say tines. This part. That is the part we use to stick things down before we what? Before we now cut. Okay? So these are the tines. This is the blade of the knife. So don't ever turn the blade of your knife to people. It's scary. Okay? So you turn the blade of your knife to yourself. So, and you place your index finger just the same way you did here. You place it here. So can we all do that? Can we do that now? So look at my hands. I hope you can see them this way. Very good. So in case you have to put something in your mouth, you dip like this. All right. You cut with your knife, facing down, and then you pick the piece and you put into your mouth. Now, let me show you something. How do you receive food into your mouth? Many of us do this. That is not good. It's not the proper way of putting food in your mouth. You use your lips. See my lips. You use your lips to take the food into your mouth. So this is it. Never with your teeth. Don't use your teeth. Even if it is meat that is on your fork, just do this. And when you're chewing, never chew with your mouth open. Ah, this food is delicious, Mom. Can I have some more? No. Don't open your mouth when you're chewing. It can be disgusting. You know, the food might splatter all over people's clothes, especially when you're not sneezing. You know, it just goes everywhere. You don't want to do that, okay? So you put food. Let's cut again. Everybody, can we dip our fork? Let me see your hand. Hold your fork. Let me see. Hold your fork. No, Joshua, I need to see your index finger at the back of your fork. See the finger. Very good. That's a good attempt, Isaac. Even though you're not with your fork, but I can see your finger. Treasure, Tiffany, and Tonya. Let me see your index finger. Just place it. Imaginary fork will be. Okay, very good, Ruth. Very good, Diamond. Am I right? My DP is blocking the names. Favor, we together. Very good. So let's stick our tines on the meat right now. Let's say we want to cut. Now, let's do this. Everybody cut. Your index finger. Make sure. Can you see mine? Can you see? Very good. Cut. Now, I want to put it in our mouth. Let's go.
Wonderful. And try your line.
Okay, now let me say this. Let me break a myth. Don't talk while eating. Table manners, don't talk while eating. Do you know you can actually talk when you are eating? What you should not do is don't talk when there is food in your mouth. You see, the best conversation in the family happens when we are eating. That's the truth. So it's okay to talk when you're eating. What you should not do is to talk when there is food in your mouth. That's what you should not do. So if you want to talk to me, you're going to ask me a question now. You're going to ask me a question and I'll be chewing. Then you see what I will do. So, Joshua, I want you to ask me a question that requires an answer. Maybe what is your best food, Coach Lola? So I'm going to answer you, but I'm eating. So you see what to do if you have to talk while eating. So over to you, Joshua.
So
Yeah, go on, Joshua.
So when you have food in your mouth, you shouldn't be talking, or else you will choke. And my question is, what is my favorite food?
Yes, apologies about that. My favorite food is actually jollof rice and chicken. So
I think your network has gone wrong. I can't hear you.
Auntie, your network is bad.
She's
Auntie,
coming
use
back.
for network. Your network is bad. Quickly switch your phone. Give it to mom.
Hmm?
Joshua. Somebody treasure Tiffany, any of you. What did I? Apologies. Hello.
Hi, Auntie. We can hear you now. I think he's back. Yeah. So,
okay, is it back?
Joshua, we ask you a question so you can train us again. Joshua, I'll just go straight to the point. Ask the question. Auntie, we.
Okay, Joshua, the question.
Joshua, go ahead. Ask your question, please.
So my question is, when you eat and when you are talking, how do you choke if you are eating and talking?
Yes, apologies. Okay, so the answer to that question is now, so I'll stop. Who observed what I did? What did I do before answering Joshua? What did I do? Yes?
You
Who have the answer? Favor. Yes, please unmute your microphone. What did I do?
You did like this, then
Yeah.
then you continue eating, and then you waited until you're finished, then you started talking.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That is so correct. That was so correct. So I didn't answer immediately, and I was doing my hand like this to say, a minute, please. I'll be with you. I'll answer. So I was telling him to please give me a minute till I was able to chew the food in my mouth. I swallowed it, and then I answered his question. That is what we should do. Okay? That is what we should do. Let's take it further. How do you hold your cup? Don't hold your cup like this. Don't put your finger inside your cup when you are eating. If it is a cup without handle, just carry it at the lower part and then drink. When you're drinking, don't use the cup to cover your face. No. The highest it should go is about 90 degrees. And then you drop your cup. Don't turn it all the way up like this, not like this, because you want everything to drop into your mouth. And don't slurp. Don't do that at the dining table. I know you enjoy the food. I know it's delicious, but don't slurp or you carry your food. No, no, no. Nobody needs to hear the sound of your mouth when you're eating. If your mouth has oil or stain around your lips, don't do this. No, no, no. You dab. You remember your napkin is on your lap, right? So you pick it up. Let's pick it up, everybody. We want to dab, we want to clean the oil or spill around our lips. So pick it up like this. Can you see? I turned it in with my hand, and then you do this. Don't do this. No, 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 no. So you dab. Everybody, let's dab. And you do what again? You keep it back on your lap, okay? Now, when you're done eating, this is very important. Whether it's your mom that serves the food, whether it's a family friend you visited, always appreciate your hosts that have served you, okay? Many of us get used to, oh, my mom should feed me. Yeah, it's a duty to give me food. My parents should provide food for me. But you see, God owes us goodies as his children. But you know, we still thank God for everything he does for us, including the food. So if you can thank God for the food, you should also thank your parents for cooking the meal. So at the end of every meal, we thank our parents. At the beginning of every meal, I'm sorry I missed that, you thank God for your food. Okay, you should not have dinner or have lunch or have food on the table, eating it without saying your prayers. Not because we are afraid, but because we are grateful to God for providing the food. There are a whole lot more, but I'll stop here, and probably in any other party in the future, I'll take part 2 on dining etiquette. Thank you so much. I welcome questions from few of you, and then we'll continue partying. So questions, please.
So do we have anybody?
Faisal, you have a question?
Jasmine?
Okay.
Jasmine, thank you for your question. Jasmine, unmute yourself.
My question is, what hand are you supposed to use to hold your phone?
Fantastic. Thank you for that question. The standard continental style of dining etiquette is your left. Remember, this video might be mirroring me, okay? So whichever way it appears in this video, you hold your fork with your left hand. Okay? You hold your fork with your left hand and your knife with your right hand. But it's okay to put it on your right. It's okay. If you are not comfortable, see, etiquette is about comfort. We don't want to put you under pressure because you are, practicing good dining etiquette, okay? So it is your left. However, if you go to a restaurant or you go for a dinner or lunch and you are not comfortable with your left fork on the left, what you should do is, don't now do this. No, you can switch your cutlery under your table. Just put your hand under your table and do the switch like this. So if this is what I picked from the dining and I want to switch, what will I do? I'll put my hand under the table, I'll make the switch, and it comes out like this. Can you see? I've made the switch without you seeing me. Okay? Does that answer your question?
All right, Favor.
Okay.
Favor, your question.
You don't have to do this when you're drinking?
Yes. Don't do this when you're drinking. Don't turn your cup.
Wait.
Okay? Don't turn your cup all the way up like this. That's wrong.
Another name. That's what I used to do all the time when I didn't learn that.
Me too.
And are you going to stop? Are you promising me you're going to do it better?
Well,
Are you going to drink from your cup the right way from today?
Yes, Auntie. We will all
want
All
to get-
right.
be better this time. Okay, that's why
Okay.
we are learning, so that we can be better. Okay, next time we won't do that. We won't practice the wrong etiquette. Dining etiquette.
Okay,
Let's have Israel.
that's good
Israel,
to know.
ready?
Thank you, Auntie Joy.
why